I always liked boats. Nevertheless, shipbuilding came for commercial reasons, and that's how I bought my first shipyard in 1991 in France. People always have a tendency to say that everything was planned and I did according to my plan. I don't believe in this. What people do usually is to try to build a story around what they have done and do it later on. I knew what I wanted to do and I did it without planning all what has happened. What I remember from Lebanon, what impacted my life in Lebanon, was first of all my childhood and the school where I was, where a lot of my friends from those days have remained my friends. We see each other very often, almost every year. What also impacted my life is the civil war in Lebanon, which changed the environment of the country, which changed my career, made that I went to work in the US first, then in the Gulf countries. My pride is how we were able, how I was able, when I say we, is me and the people who work with me, to go from one shipyard in France to have shipyards all over Europe and in the Middle East, and to make from a company that was only French an international group and recognized as one of the world leaders in the category of ships we built. The industry is going to grow, because the need is growing, whether for military vessels or for civilian vessels and mega yachts. Our group today has an order book of 80 plus vessels that are being built for a number of NATO countries. Those programs are among the largest programs today in the industry or in the world, which really confirms the position of leadership we have worldwide. Nevertheless, the environment of the industry itself is changing, where you have new actors today that were not in the picture a few years ago. China is a big actor, South Korea is a big actor. You have other emerging countries that are becoming actors like Turkey. They were not actors before. And we have to take all of this into consideration. Optimizing our products, putting more quality in it, and mainly consolidating the industry in Europe in order to be more competitive in front of the competition that's coming from all over the world today. It's very important to have direct contacts with the teams that are working in my companies. And that's what we do actually. I try as much as possible to be in contact with them, to brainstorm with them, because they bring added value to what I know, and I try as much as possible to also contribute to that. What I always try to push them is to overcome any challenges, and the bigger the challenge is, the better it is for the company and for them if we can overcome it. The thing that I try to push as much as possible is quality.
We are talking about build ships like this in time, in quality.
For us, quality is one of the most important facts of the superyacht.
There is nothing else more important than quality.
I love art. I'm a collector, and more than that, art is a passion. Now, it goes together with my insistence on quality. Now, did quality bring art, or did art bring quality? I don't know, but I mean, I try to push the two together and in parallel. I've been doing charity for a very long time. I don't talk about it because I consider that if you want to do charity, the first thing is that you do it without making the promotion of what you're doing. What we offered for Notre Dame was in the press not because of us, but because of the authorities. We did it because I'm French. I did it because we have a presence in France, which is an important presence. I consider that Notre Dame is part of our culture, part of our history. My culture comes from Catholicism, which is a culture I like, which is a culture I defend, and which is a culture I'm very keen to keep, because it's the culture that I know that I like and that I would like to continue evolving in. Living a healthy life is very important. It's very important for yourself, it's very important for your environment, whether your family or the people you work with. I do sports, I try to eat healthy, and I try to live a healthy life. I'm not mysterious at all. Maybe I'm reserved, I don't like to be in public, I don't like to appear in social events, but for sure not mysterious. On the contrary, I don't like whatever is mysterious, I don't like hidden things. When you don't have anything to hide, and when you're honest with what you do, the way you live, the way you establish friendships, the way you establish relations in any case, you don't need to be at all mysterious. You're mysterious whenever you have a problem. Since I don't have any problem of that sort, I'm completely transparent. I watch my kids, how they're growing in a fascinating way. I always push them to do whatever they like to do and whatever they love to do. Now, if one day they want to do what I do, it'll be a coincidence and I would welcome this for sure. But I don't want to push them to do what I'm doing, because I want them to do what they love to do.